Right.
All right. We're here, guys, on the episode 26. We're getting there. We're last time we left off, Yormisk had headed south to take out the third of 4 shadow sentries that he must take out for his lord Dosha. Iris and Blaze had a conversation and eventually decided to resurrect Blaze's brother and give him a contract with great benefits on it. That empowered him to make those decisions and head off with Iris to see Yen's sister, in which they met Yen's sister and destroyed her, if I recall correctly. Somewhat.
Yeah, she got blasted back.
Not all.
And they are now heading to reconvene with Yormisk, who is going to be heading to the west and final mountain for the Shadow Sentry fight. And Grant worked with his master to reconstruct a ultimate variant of his blade, obtaining important ingredients, one of which reconstructed his DNA 32%. So yeah, you'll every once in a while have to check against that to see what's going on with that. And Borach and Heim got back together trying to understand what their plans were going forward and making sure Yan and Qford are on the right track. Him and QTV decided to head off to attack the infamous instrument-wielding serial killer that's been wandering the realms. And Blaze went off on his own way after the contract situation to head towards the Abyssal Sea to meet up with Vare, who he couldn't find when he arrived there, suspecting Vare is likely at the deeper part of the sea. We will start our session with Iris arriving at the southern mountainscape, where she will meet up with Yormisk, who's hanging out the top with Rojan.
So we climbed the mountainside? Is that
Yes, you do.
Iris is trying to catch her breath and seeing Yormis just kick back and relax, feeling a little jealous.
Oh. Iris.
Oh, Miss. Yeah, it's good to see you here. Glad we caught up.
Yeah. That's good to see you.
Yes. I suppose you're making your way to the top.
Oh. Well, I'm kind of done here. I was actually going to go west for the last Shadow Beast. But I believe this summit...
I suppose, would you like some company?
Of course, my friend. As Yormisk smiles creepily.
Iris feels like the hairs on the back of her neck standing up a bit. Okay. Oh yes, this is my friend, Lord Infernus.
Hey.
Been traveling with me.
Yeah, I know her from Blaze, my brother, that I don't like.
Oh. I wiped the sweat off my face. I was getting nervous. You're Blaze's brother. Okay. And you know Iris. Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
As
meet you
I-
as well.
put my hand out to try to shake his hand, and with my hand is trembling.
He will shake your hand gently up and down.
We were just meditating on the battle that transpired here.
I
Whenever
see.
you guys are ready, we can get on the turtle and move on.
That sounds good to me. Is that all right with you,
As
Iris?
long as we're not interrupting your meditation. Of course.
We just got done. I feel Dosha's spirit
That's
hugging
very
me.
good timing.
very warmly. I summon the trimmer turtle and I hop on along with Munashigi.
Alright, yeah. We all hop on the turtle.
Yep,
Yes.
We'll head towards here. You arrive on this western mountain front. I will ask that you and Iris roll dexterity checks.
Okay.
I will expend Realmic to enter into the wolf pack.
No. There we go. Oh, I should have rolled before.
Yeah, you guys make it here, and nothing seems off. You kind of make your way up the mountain looking for the shadow beast, like any evidence of the shadow beast and its location. You come across a narrow entrance that is quite small. You don't feel like you could even crawl through it, so it would have to be expanded to be seated through.
I will use Earth Style to carve a tunnel.
That is totally fine. You do so, creating a tunnel into the mountain.
That's very impressive.
Thank you. I love earth magic. Comes in handy, especially with this shovel.
I can imagine.
It would appear that both of you will notice that somebody is in this cave. After you kind of open it up, you see the light rushing in from the outside towards the inside of the cave, and in it seems to be a person. They're wearing rags of some sort, cloaked over their head, as well as the rest of their body in patchwork fashion. The
do you
light
think we should
seems to
approach
blind
this?
them, so they kind of look away. What would you guys like to do?
I stare at this guy.
Iris will turn to Yormisk and ask.
And I will stare at this guy for a little bit as the gears turn into my head that I am on a mission from Lord Dosha. I am in the spot where I'm supposed to be. So I have to put on a brave face as I ask this creature what it's doing here.
The creature will gesture in hand motions that Iris can understand. Due to a commonality in her people, some of them speak in hand gestures when they cannot themselves speak. Pretty common with the Sigillus, so it does recognize the language they're doing.
She'll study the. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem
She's
to.
kind of studying the motions as she translates.
Okay, so live translate that he is saying, he's been trapped here by a malevolent person. And that apparently if he leaves the mountain, he fears the devil will come for him, rip him asunder.
Oh, what a pleasant thought.
Oh, devil.
I suppose if there's gods.
There would be devils. Well,
That's right.
do you think you can ask him if this devil has anything to do with a shadow beast?
Sure. I'll relay the question.
You will respond with that he doesn't believe that to be the case. He has felt shaking from beneath the earth, but the devil and the malevolent person are likely interconnected, and they aren't shadowy in nature or dark in nature, but rather a piercing wail from beyond the plane.
A devil, you say?
Yes.
My.
Right here. What the heck?
Hmm.
Have you ever heard of such a thing, Yormisk?
No.
Neither have I.
Can I roll to see if I can summon a ghost that might know something about this?
I mean, the answer is yes, but I have to double check if this would have any danger. It's not that bad. So you can roll a wisdom check. If it surpasses 100 or so, you should be able to intentionally not summon some devil-like thing. That'll do it. So you are able to conjure forth a spirit that does seem to know something about said devil.
Greetings, Lord Yormisk.
Thank you for coming to the realm of the living, my friend. I have a couple of questions about a certain devil. I point my shovel to the shackled creature. That apparition says that it is chained here by a malevolent being and a devil. I was wondering if maybe you could tell us about a demon that would possess such power.
Lord Yormisk, I think it would be wise. To maybe construct something of doshas. You see, these devils are often lesser emissarial outer beings that, pry their way into this plane one way or another, usually through the false contempt of man or other devotees. My guess is that one of those evil devotees was either brainwashed or worked in tandem with such a devil. Construct a prison for this man.
Okay. Iris,
Yes.
do you have a few of those special tags?
That I do. Which one? I have so many, and I can make more if you need me to.
I need a healing one in form of RoC energy.
Of course. I'll hand over a healing tag.
Thank you. I then expend 200 stamina and I used the dark ritual talent.
Alright.
As I construct a grand mausoleum using all my RoC energy. I pour all my RoC energy into it. This is the last shadow beast for Dosha. Dosha's enemies are near, and I need them to feel the power of Dosha, to feel that his scion is here to take their lives. I create a monument.
Alright. Create the monument. Roll me wisdom. I will multiply the score as a dark ritual.
Nice.
Use how much RoC?
All of it, so well, 70.
A little bit. I don't even know if I have a tier for this high, but it's funny, so we make one up. So you will construct, almost like a shadowy sanctuary within this mountain. It'll like decimate the top of the mountain and replace it with this large shadowy building with like obsidian, almost like it's not real obsidian, but it's like an obsidian colored stone that marks all of these like columns that hold up this building as it sort of gets wrapped around in a shimmering dark gemstone like texture for the walls, with a monument of Dosha, like a statue to his presence in the center of it, center back. And you guys are now standing there as this man is sort of wrapped in darkness. His form seems to return somewhat to him as the shackles break free, and he is able to stand now like cloaked in starlight.
You are now
I
free.
think Iris's draw would drop.
I say as I
Just
sit down and pop a stamina potion. I am tired. I catch my breath.
Iris is looking like back and forth at the huge monument, back to Yormisk, back to the monument. How on? Ow! What? I'm at a loss for words, I think.
You know, when I was studying necromancy with my grandfather, I spoke to a peculiar spirit. He once said that the stone chooses what it is made out of, not the artist. Or, in his case, the sculptor.
I see. Iris kind of looks down at the ground and thinks about that for a moment. That could be seen as a few different things. Sounds like that spirit was very wise.
Indeed. You can say he broke the code.
The
Oh.
man wrapped in starlight will spell out words with these sort of stars on his mantle. And he will
That's incredible.
thank you for everything that is transpired. He'll look to the sky outside the shrine that you have constructed, and he will call forth from an umbral star far into the space that surrounds the plane. And you feel like this sort of darker, almost ultraviolet light like bathe him, and then he calls the shadow beast from beneath the mountain, like he forces it out from the mountain. And you see this large monstrosity sort of I guess climb the mountain face to arrive at the open face of the shrine. As it kind of crawls in, you feel like it has a significantly weaker nature to it, given the environment that it is forced to fight this battle in. And the man clad in starlight kind of calls forth a spell, and you can see these darkish purplish spots appear on the shadow beast as the man in the mantle starts to sort of disappear, like he's teleporting somewhere. He says that he'll see you soon. As he sort of fades. Yeah, the monstrosity, shadow monstrosity, appears to be covered now in purple dots.
I nod at the apparition as he
just calls the
disappears.
thing and then leaves. What? You're making this much better than I, Yormisk.
I get up, still a little out of breath, as I prepare for battle. No aromatic energy, little to no stamina. This fight is to the death. Either I perish, or Dosha's will be finished. Either way, this ends tonight, under the darkness, under the love of the moon.
Yes. So yes, you guys will enter combat. You may regen once before combat even starts.
Whoa. Yeah, well.
You had the tag, right? Yormisk?
Yes.
Let me double check on Maggie. I believe that tag gives you
I did put it down as being as used one.
yeah. So that's the healing tag on line 10. Right?
I'll go ahead and
sorry?
pop it.
Yes.
Yeah. So you will receive 3 regens from the healing tag. Quay. You can hit the button multiple times.
I just got booted from my character sheet.
Wait, what? All right.
I'm sorry. I'll be back my internet. It's just my luck.
Yeah, no problem. So
All right. Sorry.
oh, that's all good.
So when you mentioned the dark purple spots, and they detonate, would that hurt the creature or us
creature.
when it detonates?
Yeah, it's purely bad for the creature.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I go.
Yeah, you'll both start fighting the creature. Let me pop the turn order thing. Why is Madam blind? Pick that in some terms. Dead. How did files for this? Gargoyle spliced with it? No, that did.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, you are fighting the Shadow Monstrosity.
That's really cool. I'm curious to see when it's gonna go first or after, or
Oh yeah. 1 moment. Move that. Not a big deal. It is. Not very fast. It's pretty weak. Okay. Iris, your turn.
Great. I think I'm going to use some explosive tags and throw them at the dots, the purple dots that you mentioned.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 20. So I'm gonna do that 4 times. So with 4 yeah, 4 times.
Roll dex 4 times. This is to hit the dots.
All right.
These are all above 70.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be real
First
hard for you
one.
to fail if you have to roll below 10.
Second one. Third and fourth.
All right. And you're throwing which tags?
The 4 explosive tags.
Gotcha. Explosive. This should have. Burn to. Makes sense to me. That is what you do.
I'll save the rest of my AP
Sounds
as like
good
a
plan.
reaction or something.
Makes sense to me. Your turn, Yormisk. Oh, sorry, I did the wrong button.
It's just like raining explosions.
Yeah.
I will use Doom Ball.
Doom Ball.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Cast Doom Ball on this guy. And then I will use my phylactery to summon the Undead King.
Undead King. I see. Doom Ball is how much damage, by the way?
It is 120. I don't get the AP right from his rally from.
No. So yeah, you do. Wait. Sorry, my brain broke. Did you roll the dex check? Roll dex to see if you hit one of the purple spots that's created by the mysterious man. You do. And then
Nice.
your Doom Ball was how much damage again?
It was 120.
220. And then you Doomball inflicts doom on targets falling that if they cannot pass the check won't work on higher tier individuals but instead curse target. Roll me a 1 and 6. Roll a d6. 4. That is the best curse.
What good luck.
It is a dealing. Alright, what was you gonna do with the rest of your turn?
I will use Howl.
Okay, so you summon the Undead King and you're using Howl after?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. King, Howl, good. Howl's quite good.
I'm guessing, is it mental or stamina?
Oh, the cost.
Mm-hmm.
Stamina eats me. Yeah. That seems fair.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said it seems good. Like, yeah, you can do that. It's Howl's stamina. It's your one
Stamina, okay. Sorry, fine. Oh. Anyway. 35, and then ooh. Interesting. All right, and then for my last act, I will use Life Dream. And then with the my spear.
Gotcha.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. I was just penning in the stats. Life drain. Roll the dex check for the Howl. I know it doesn't make much sense, but that is just how it works. You both receive a dex buff of. This should round up. 19. From Howl.
Nice. Is that just a modifier in the attributes?
Yeah, add it like it would be a food or something. Just a flat 19, and then after the battle, it goes away.
Thanks.
Doesn't stack. Stacked, it'd be silly. Okay. Good. And sorry, your final action after that was after Howl? think it was something. Oh, life drain. Life drain. 180 heals for half damage done. Well, there's no way to heal more, so it's gonna deal 70 or 140 technically. He only has that much life. And then you will heal 70.
Wow.
So let me go to his stamina and add it for him. And then creature will be sad. And then it will activate its ability for dying, but it has death dealing. So let me roll this.
Oh no.
See what.
Knew there was a catch.
Yeah. It has a resurrection ability, but death dealing is really bad for resurrecting targets that have resurrection on them.
Okay.
So that's why I said it was the best curse for this. Because it normally causes target to explode on death. In only a good way for you, not in a bad way.
Okay.
But it's gonna harm itself with its own detonation, so I have to roll its D100 plus 10, and then give it a roll, so 93. It rolled over 100 there, it's just 100, but it heals 93% of its life. Then it will do damage percentage based off of its life to targets around it, which will count itself, so it will probably deal 33, so it will have 60 health remaining, 60% health. Alright. So it resurrected and then blew up, taking a bunch of additional damage. It will then attempt to take its turn, because I believe Yormisk to have no resources left to anything.
Nope. Yep.
Okay. So it will slash reaction economy 3. That is the worst thing it can do. That's decent. Slash R 4d20 plus 5. 39. This thing sucks. Okay. Average isn't good here. It's not that terrible, I guess. It will buff its damage by 39.
Oh.
And then it will do an AoE. $62 damage in an area around it. Plus 39. So 101.
Flat defense.
You may apply flat defense, block whatever you will. Yeah, it will deal 101. So, yeah, you can apply flat, you can block, you can dodge if you have dodge here.
I believe. Oh no, I don't. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Yeah. So if you block, the total value is what I take away from
Block?
the
Yeah,
attack.
you would use the total value there, yep, which is double your flat defense.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I would do that.
It will end its turn. It is Iris' turn.
Okay.
It is good that Quay weakened it, because it normally rolls... The buff roll is normally a 4d30, and
Right.
the attack is normally a 3d40.
Okay.
But it is getting nerfed quite a bit by this shrine.
I think what I'll do is I'm gonna put a healing tag on myself, but not use it yet.
Okay.
And then 3 other times I'm going to use my lightning tag.
Okay.
To try and strike the dots again.
All right, roll me 3 dex checks.
All right.
I'll look at your.
Ah! There we go. 3.
Yeah, I'll pass. That's good. 8 times.
There we go.
I was slightly off. And then it will get healed. Or not healed.
Does it get stunned with mine,
that's
or
that's what I
it-
was doing.
Is it not?
Yeah. That's what
Oh,
I was.
okay.
I said heal
Sorry.
when I meant stun because I just finished healing.
No worries.
Yeah, it'll roll its will, which is pretty good. It has a lot of wisdom. Relatively speaking. I'll call the third one a fail. It's like right on the edge.
Okay.
So it will be stunned.
He's on the edge.
Will lose
That's
one
rolling.
action on his turn, which he won't get to, but you know, we can end. Would you like to end your turn, Iris?
Yes, please. I'm gonna
All
save
right.
the rest of my AP.
It's your turn, Yormisk. What would you like to do to obliterate this monstrosity?
First off, I'm gonna cast Doom Orb again.
Alright. You cast Doom Orb. Roll me dex.
Doom.
Yes. The creature is very wounded. You could kill it with anything.
I go up to it and I activate my shovel. I bless this attack with the spirit of Dosha. As I swing my arms down to hit this monstrosity, I feel a weight lifted off my shoulders as the shovel slices its skull. I feel my heart beat a little faster as I bash this guy's head in.
Right. Yes, you fell the final of the 4 shadow beasts, bisecting its skull with your shovel enchanted by Dosha from the moon itself. Feel is like umbral light rain around you as if the shrine is shining it on you like a spotlight. The creature seeps into the floor, becoming nothing but immaterial energy. As if calling to you, you feel almost like a voice coming from the statue of Dosha in the back of the room.
My lord. Is that you? calling
is
out to me.
It's me.
I have done your building, my lord.
I am proud of you, Yormisk. I would like to ask if you would be so kind as to protect my daughter in the upcoming war.
Your will,
What?
my hands. It shall be done, my lord.
Thank you very much. Your reward will be granted to you within the City of Shadows. Please, whenever you're ready, send into that realm. Do haste.
And his spirit leaves the statue, but you feel a like portal open up in front of the statue that leads to the shadowy realm.
I look to Iris and my friends. I will catch up with you guys later. Please.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Yes. It is a sacred place. And I'm sure your emissary would not like you coming to the realm of Dosha.
That's a fair point. Be safe, Yormisk.
Thank you, my friend. As I walk into the portal. Does Munishiki come or no?
Sure, that's no problem.
We go in.
Okay. Yeah, you descend into the darkness, leaving an empty shrine for which Iris and Infernus stand.
Well, I guess we're just stuck here then.
He like looks over the mountaintop.
I guess we have to walk.
Yeah, it would have been nice if you left the turtle or something, but it is what it is.
Yeah, yep.
Exactly. Well, I guess given where we are, not too far off where we had Blaze go, I guess.
That's a good point.
I don't really want to meet him, but
Did you want to meet him?
No, of course not. But I am his disciple
Oh,
in
well.
some ways, so
I meant your tone kind of was telling me you wanted to kind of at least see him.
I do kind of want to rub it in his face.
There you go, Lord Infernus. So you did. Shall we?
Sure. He
May as well start mountain climbing down.
He calls power of Dosha using his vanquished eye, and a glider of sorts made of shadow appears in the foot of the temple.
Thank goodness. That thing can hold us both, right? I don't have to climb down
yeah,
by myself.
it should be fine.
Oh, thank you.
You're light as a feather anyway. You're made of paper.
Oh, well, thank you. I suppose
You're made of paper.
What? I just like looks down at her hand. For a moment, you had me.
Yeah.
All right, let's get going. And he takes the glider in his hand, and yep, you guys set off, flying down towards the abyssal sea. Not quite meeting there at the time that Blaze will be. But we move on to Grant. What would you like to do, Grant? You were heading somewhere.
I was heading over here to kill this guy.
Yeah.
I got
Is
told
this-
by Ashra that I needed to go find this guy. He gave me a note. They gave me the location, the name, and what this guy looks like. So I'm just going to this area and seeing if I can find him.
Makes sense to me. Alright. I believe, and I could be wrong, the location is near the spiritualist place?
It's near the spiritualist. It's like outside of it, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. You arrive on the outskirts of the spiritualist realm, Mick capital. Identifying the coordinates, and you scan the area to see if you could find any like hints of where this person may be, where they might be foraging, what have you. Go ahead and roll me dexterity.
World traveler? Question mark.
Yes.
Okay.
Traveled these lands before.
Oof.
See if this guy that you're trying to find is good at keeping himself hidden. It's about equal. You are able to find some clues, nothing definitive to pin him down, but clues that you're in the right place. But yeah, he didn't leave any tracks, so he's either been inside a lot, hiding away, or covering the tracks up on purpose, or somehow doesn't produce tracks, like he floats or something.
Okay. Well, that is really annoying. Is there any like houses nearby? Anywhere like any buildings near the area that we're in?
I'd say it's not too weird for spiritualists to settle like outside of the capital, given that the type of people they are is pretty naturalist. So they do kind of create their own makeshift houses and camp out a lot. Although most of those houses look like they've been there for kind of a bit of time, and some of them don't even look like the doors have been open a very long time. So it's not impossible to check them because, you know, maybe that's the perfect hideout. But you do find, yeah, like 3 or 4 of these along your investigation.
Abandoned buildings outside. Are there any caves nearby as well?
Yeah. Roll intelligence.
Okay. Roll int.
Yeah, due to your hunting knowledge, you would know that the monsters in this area do tend to sleep in caves. Doesn't matter though, but you do know there are particularly useful caves near rivers around this part of the region.
Then that is where I will go to first, is the nearest river.
Alright, sounds good. Roll a dex check for
Dex, World Traveler, and all.
Well, let me roll this first. Okay. Yeah, nothing happens to you along the way. You do get to the cave. You may roll dex with World Traveler.
Okay.
You've proven that you have the intelligence of these caves.
Oh my god.
Not good enough. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my wow. Nothing works anymore.
You look to find these caves and actually realize that this cave isn't what it seems. The back part of the cave, so after you've kind of entered the mouth of the cave, it goes inward for quite a bit of time and then kind of petters out. Like there might be a bonfire in there and sort of a clearing. But you sense something awry. Your dexterity seems to point out that it would, in fact, be possible for somebody to create a false passageway or to seal a original natural passageway. And so you kind of tap at some of the walls and realize that one of them is more clay than stone.
Interesting. I'm going to, of course, before, now that I've found what I think might be going on, you know what I have to do. I'm gonna spawn a cigar from my bag and begin smoking it. and then I am going to simply just cut through the wall with with my spirit, like with one of my spirits, so that it breaks through the wall without making a sound.
I see.
Because I
Yeah.
can choose whether something is actually cut by it or not.
Yeah, you're able to cut a clean slice, and you make sure it makes no sound as it kind of the pieces fall towards you. It's very clean, and you were able to set it down very nicely. And yeah, a passageway opens up. Feel this sort of evil permeating from it, like a tinge of dark magic, particularly taboo magics from the like chaos region. So it's a chaos magic of darkness, but it's like definitely some of the banned stuff.
Huh. So, this is the place. Alright. Well, I guess, I'll just slowly walk deeper in. I'll produce a embolus cylinder that silences my footsteps. It silences things around, like, within it.
That makes sense. Right. Let me check something and then check some stats.
Christ, and some magic.
And this is for Lark, right?
This is no.
Okay.
His name is on the thing. The Anything article.
Okay. I just had to check which.
Different guy.
Sheet.
Lark is for yeah. Both of them. I get an Ashra thing from both of them as far as I know.
Article.
Yep.
Ah, yes, this person.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me roll articles perception.
Cool. Even with my silenced footsteps, wow.
It just means how on like aware he is, but he didn't detect you. I just need it so that if you roll stealth going forward, depending on what type of plan you have, I know what it is beforehand.
Alright. So, do I know where he's at in here? Like, can I see him anywhere? Or...
You cannot. The cave is pretty narrow, and as you kind of approach further and further in, you feel as though the Anathan article has placed some sort of runes on the walls. You make do, avoiding them. You've dealt with many a trap in a ruin before. And so you don't trigger any of them natively. But as you kind of descend a bit further and further into this cave, there tends to be a second presence. Roll wisdom for me. Check articles. Go ahead and roll it. Yes. You are able to detect that he does have some sort of familiar, and it does roam the halls of the cave prior to, I guess, where it opens up into where his lair would be.
Can I tell what kind of familiar it is?
Yes, you can tell it is sentient, and it can it floats above the ground, and it has these sort of shadowy claws. It has no eyes and detects things by feeling people passing through darkness. So it has shadow sense.
Yeah, that's not good for me. Because that means that my silencing doesn't do anything here.
Yeah, you do know that it did not detect you yet.
Yeah.
It rolled horribly, obviously. But yep, you'll have to make a plan on the fly.
Damn, I wish I had one of those candies right now. And I would gamble for fucking Dosha, but I haven't had one of those in 12 years because Ashura disappeared.
Yeah.
I actually don't think I have a tool that does anything about this. Can I... Are my screw bombs... Can I choose to remote detonate them?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Then could I roll it towards its location to see if it, like, instantly goes after it? Could I roll one?
Oh, sure. That seems fair.
Okay. Well,
How
then
big
I
is
am
this
going
object?
to... It's a baseball.
Okay,
It's
it's
a
exactly
baseball
the same
bomb.
as a baseball.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be sure it wasn't a little bigger.
Yeah. I just want to see if it, like, actively notices it and or goes towards it.
That's fair. Huh. Okay, you roll it. The creature will roll his check. He does notice it. You roll an intelligence check. As dumb as rocks. So yeah, it will, in fact, chase the baseball.
All right, I'm gonna go past it. You thought I might blow it up, but I'm just gonna go past where it was walking from so that I can get to the other guy. I don't care about it.
Okay. Let me give it an insane disadvantage roll first. And we'll see. Roll me Agi, I guess.
Roll Agi.
Should I
Okay.
think you auto pass, but I mean,
I
it
do.
kind of matters how much I get. Okay. Here's bro.
Wow.
No, you're still good. That was to.
Oh, that's like the perception of the guy.
Yeah. The guy that hasn't been. Yep. I just have to check it
Okay.
because he's able to. When he rolls really high on this check, he checks in with his shadow. So he's checking in, but noticing it's chasing a baseball. So it will mean that, like, a quote unquote, after 30 seconds, he will tell the shadow stop chasing the baseball. But that's what the check's for.
Yeah. Well, I'm going past where it was coming from
Exactly,
because the
yeah.
assumption is that it was coming from the direction that he's in because I was able
Correct.
to like feel evil man.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna go in that direction.
Yeah, it's no problem. You approach the mouth of sort of the room that would enter his, and he has no way of seeing the entrance, like enough that you could like hide next to a crag of some sort. And yeah, you may do so and investigate him, or just run at him and assassinate him, whatever you'd prefer. But he's essentially sitting at a large desk with a lot of papers and magical implements on them.
Does he seem fast?
Seeming fast. He's wearing like sort of baggier clothing and like a almost like a doctor's coat, so it would imply he's more intelligence and dex than he would be otherwise.
Then I'm gonna assume that I might be able to. Hold on. Oh wait. Stupid idiot dumbass moment. I'm gonna teleport to him. I'm gonna teleport to him and kind of you know, put my sword behind his head, point it towards him, and you know, I'm gonna be on top of the. I'm gonna be behind him basically. Like he won't know where I'm from. If he's looking towards the door, then I want to be on the table, like chilling, sitting on the table behind him. If he is looking towards the table, then I'm just gonna be behind him, standing there.
Yeah. They want to remain out of his sight and with a blade pointed to his neck, basically.
Yeah.
No problem. Let me roll 2 checks. These kind of suck, so like even if they go off, it's not a big deal. Okay. And then this one's his normal dex check. Just gotta see what state he's in. I'm rolling great on these. That's crazy, but it's not that important here. But it is interesting. Of his 2 setup magical implements, only one of them can activate. Let me see. He has to roll. I'm trying to remember how I'm doing. Supposed to just roll it twice. Draw the 0/0. Makes it okay. 51. Not enough. Okay. Yeah, he will. You appear behind him. His 2 implements will go to activate because they detect something go off, which was your teleport, which is fine. One of them fails to detect that your realmic energy counts as magic. The other one does, but it fails to fire correctly. Like it fires where you warped from, not where you are. And it consumes the artifact, so it stops working. He then obviously detects that this thing went off and feels sort of the pressure behind him and the blade and like stops moving. You, with your natural dexterity, detect that he's moving his right hand in arguably a way that you wouldn't generally deem fit. Like maybe he's going for his jacket, maybe he's going from something on the desk. It's hard to say, but he's definitely moving his right shoulder enough that you could tell there's motion.
I'm going to aura farming moment. I am going to expend 15 realmic to summon a ghost in front of him that that cuts its blade through his arm as he's moving it, but chooses not to cut it.
I see, yeah. So it sticks the ghostly form of a blade through his arm, but it's not material yet because you have the choice. Yeah. Yeah, you do that, and he's obviously, you know, he will stop moving. He will ask back to you, like, what is all this about?
Well, I was told, there's some very powerful people that want you dead.
Yes, plenty of those. Why does that have to do with you?
Yes. Well, because my brother, I was here to, well, I'd say make an attempt, but I was summoned here to take your life. But I'm curious. It's always how I am. I'm an inquisitive person. You seem like a smart man yourself, so I'm gonna ask, what might you have done to piss people off?
Many a thing, I'm sure. I've made magical implements to take out various people. I've created implements to open up rifts. Created implements to cure diseases and blights that the gods have placed down on us. Some might call me pestilence, I call myself the remedy.
I did like that line. I won't deny it. I do like that line. Alright. Well, I do find that intriguing. So you said you have cured diseases and also opened rifts. I'm assuming, are these rifts to outer planes and whatnot?
Yeah, they're to whoever's necessary for the herbs and what have you, needed to cure such deadly diseases from the ruptures from the ichor that bathed the land in purple light.
So Ashura has me running a mission for Dosha? What the hell? Alright. Well, that's a little weird. Okay. Well, I don't necessarily fuck with these, gods that heavily. Well, depends on the interpretation, I guess. But, what you say does interest me. So, you cure blight.
I would attempt to cure blight, but I cure the symptoms, not quite the disease.
The symptoms. So, by the symptoms, do you mean you make like... Oh, okay. So you don't have a cure for it, but you have things that can help people sustain themselves while dealing with it.
Yes, they are often turned into a corrupted being or fall into a deep slumber, meeting their maker earlier than they should. I help to correct that with my tools.
Well, that leaves me curious as to why they want me to kill you. I do love learning about my prey, but I don't take jobs for no reason, god or not, Ashra or not. So, okay. I guess my question on top of that is, do you think that there is any reason for the emissaries themselves to hold you in ill favor?
The emissaries themselves. Not particularly. If I were to guess, I would consider myself an enemy of Sokura, probably, given his stance on outer beings and holes within the realm.
Right.
But why
So what
does
you
one get a
do-
pardon and another doesn't?
Especially if you're using it to help people.
Why are the Nell family allowed a barrier, but not me?
The who family?
The Nells.
The Nells.
Yes.
Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound familiar to me? No. Oh! He's like looking through his book of like people. he's like, oh shit. Interesting. What do you know about the Nells?
All
Now I'm
know-
interested in this for personal reasons. Hold on.
All I know is that I helped construct a rift for ingredients in the capital. I was shooed away by the populace. And now his building sits right atop it.
Holy fuck, I've been there. Ingredients from another realm. That could mean a lot of money. He has like a thought bubble appearing above his head of him walking out of a bank with cartoonish bags of money.
They have dollar signs on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like sitting there rubbing his chin. He's like, well, I understand why I was sent to kill you, at least. The gods don't like it when people intervene with the other realms, with the outer realms, but, well, I'll ask you something. Where are you from?
Depends on that sentiment. I am from the land above.
The land above. The land above.
The
Oh, you
once-
actually aren't too dissimilar from the Nells. Huh.
I am not of their creed or form, but I am from a sky palace of sorts.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense by me. I've never failed an assassination before, but I will recall the spirit that has the sword in his arm.
Okay.
And I will ask him if he how do I word this? Do you have any like actual qualms with the Nells, or is it just due to like
I don't know.
it's the gods themselves?
I only myself know Dr. Taya personally. I don't know his brother of much. I do know that his brother lives near the spot I created the rift, which I created long ago.
In the capital?
In the capital. Well, it wasn't in the capital when I made it, but close
Yeah,
enough.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't live there anymore, actually.
Ah, of course.
Him and his brother went far away. I actually haven't talked to them in a little bit, but rest assured, I will. Hey, believe me. But,
I hold no animosity. Rather, I treat Taya with respect.
yeah, he's a great doctor.
He like very slowly reveals that his right arm is mechanical.
He amputated this one after a war. Some odd 80 years
Wow.
ago.
Okay. And what exactly did you use this rift for? That existed again? You said you used it for just to find ingredients?
I created it when the scourge appeared from the skies. The purple radiance fell upon our lands, cracked the sky palace in twine, dropping it into a mountain spire. I thought we were all doomed when I fell off that damned space ship, but upon landing, surrounded by warriors, I fought tooth and nail, losing all but my dignity in that war. Reclaim even a spot, potential ability to get back to where I was born. I opened said rift, damning the gods to their persecution, their failure. I sought to do it myself. I'll climb back to the heavens one day.
You and me aren't too different. I recently had to do exactly what you're looking for now. long ago, I fell from the mountain that I once lived on. I went from the greatest swordsman in my village to, or I guess on the mountain, to a nobody out in the wild. All because I chose to save some god and get pulled into their game. And I point to my neck with the cursed fucking thing on it. Just the Sturma necklace. And so now I have to, attempt to live my life best I can without having to, deal with whatever the fuck they got going on. But I always have to fix their problems. Because somebody's got to do it. But I recently was actually finally able to reclimb that mountain again.
That's good. Some of it, of course.
So I'd say keep trying to find heaven, brother. I think you got it. I'll tell Ashra. He'll listen to whatever I gotta say. I don't really care. Could you make sure that the monster out there doesn't try to kill me when I walk out?
He's harmless.
I
but
figured
yes,
he was.
no
He looked
problem.
blind.
Poor thing. Perished long ago. I hold him together so that he can watch on as I bring him back where he belongs.
Yeah. Well, the calm calamity hungers to be used again, but it seems now will not be the time. I am going to walk out of the room. Be on my way.
Hey, before you leave, take this with you.
He hands you a scroll.
I saw you looking around at my wares, and I think it was a little more than just curiosity, and this should help out.
I mean, I am a bit of a doctor and an engineer myself, so yeah.
He hands you that.
Ooh, shit. Alright. Well. Yeah, I'll head out. Hey, if I need any, special tools or something made, I might pull back around sometime.
Sure thing. Just don't let anybody in.
Hey, I make sure that I don't get tracked. That's one thing I do. That is the one thing I am consistently good at, is making sure I am not tracked. Do not worry about that.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I need to go get the baseball I rolled down the hallway to distract the monster. It's not a baseball. Well, it's a baseball, but it's got a bomb in it.
Yeah.
I have it on like a remote, so like it's not gonna do anything, but I have to go get it, as I'm not gonna let a random bomb just wander around in here, so.
Fair enough. Back when we fought, we would fill skulls with napalm.
Hold on, that's sick as fuck. Hold on. That intrigued me. I'll think about it. I'll think about that. I'm sure Iris would like that. My friend Iris, she'd love that. And yeah, I'll walk out. I'll make sure I grab the bomb on the way, so that it does not stay in there.
Okay. You make your
Well.
way out of the cave.
I'm gonna take another fucking curse for this. God damn it. Well, there's another target. Let's see if I can ethically kill this one or not. I'm gonna start making my way towards Lark's location.
Okay. Did I say a particular location for Lark before?
No,
or
you just gave me the quest for him.
Yeah, no problem. A roll of, I don't remember, D something. I'll just say it's a D.
Oh fuck, I actually have 2 people that I can potentially look for. I gotta find Gretel and I gotta kill Lark. I don't even know where Gretel's at. Damn, Asher's gonna be angry. Oh well. I don't work for Soker, I work for Asher. He said Soker has got beef with him. I don't give a fuck about what Soker has got beef with. Only tie I got to Soker is fucking Heim, bro.
Okay. That's such a meme. Whatever.
What?
I should just re-roll it, actually.
Oh, why?
It just landed directly on Yen's sister's house.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay,
But
that's
now
fair.
it's here.
Gotcha. Alright, well.
Not that far off.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. I'm
Right
like, there's
there.
just no percentage that Lark was near Maggie's character, like, when she was doing that whole thing. And,
Yeah,
like,
that'd be
none of them
really
found
funny.
it.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna get on my bike and I'm gonna take a ride.
All right.
I'm gonna take a ride. Lark's house.
Alright. Alright, you will head towards it there. I'll put you. As we go to Blaze.
Whoa!
What?
It's me.
Yeah. Oh, you scared me.
Well, Blaze won't be with you at that exact time, at that exact moment, at first. But very soon. Blaze, yeah, you arrived here and didn't know where Vera was, and what would you do to try to see if you could find out where Vera is? There's some aquatic dwelling individuals who have villages near the shore of this sea.
If I look around, is that like all that's around me?
You see, like, yeah, like a port almost, but it's like it doesn't have boats because they're useless.
Mhm.
And then with some like shacks with like straw roofs and what have you, like lining the sea. And then there are people, yeah, who walk in and out of the ocean, jumping in and out.
Okay, so I suppose he'd probably start by like wandering over to the straw shacks.
Okay. Roll me dexterity.
Dex, just flat, straight dex, eh?
Great dex. So you look around for a place and find a mercenary shop that you feel like it's got to be where Vare was last seen before entering the sea. Just feels his style.
Yeah. That makes sense. So I approach the shop.
You approach the shop. When you get to the front door, a guy stops you. Hey, think you're supposed to be around here? You seem a bit weak.
I may look weak, but I assure you, I'm far from it. I'm able to hold myself in a fight.
Alright, well, here's the thing. You can do over 100 damage to me right now in one attack. I'll let you in.
Okay. Let's see. Let me take a look at my stat sheet here. Damn it. Damn it. I opened up too many things. I don't want to see co-pilot. No, thank you. Excuse me.
Oh my.
I could potentially just try to do a basic. That would be really cool. But someone tells me he's got some high endurance. Could I suss out his endurance range?
It's good, but it's not going to, like, ruin you.
Okay. Because I have a base attack value with my gun at like 128, and I'm like, I wonder if his flat defense is higher than 28. Because if it is, then I'd have to actually just use a spell.
Yeah, but
Let's
to have
see.
a flat defense that high, he would have to have like 56. He'd have to have like technically like 58 or something. Endurance.
Or block. Yeah, I guess he could just block.
He could, but he's just standing there.
All right, cool. I'll give it a try then. I'll just like right as soon as he says that, I'll just like whip out my gun, do some like twirls, old like Western style, and just boom, point blank.
Yeah, the shot will land point blank in his chest, and you'll see the bullet kind of like plunge into his body, and then like kind of smoke for a bit, and then kind of pop out. He kind of rubs it off, and he goes, that packed a punch. You can go in.
Sweet, thanks.
No problem. And you see him pull out like a notepad, and he writes in it like you can see he has some words, and then he scratches them out and then puts it away.
I pay it no mind and I carry on.
All right. Therein, you will meet the. Well, I guess I should roll to see if you meet the leader or not, because he's sometimes at the desk. Boop. You do not. You see a person running the front desk. She's a woman, submerged, who has like a beautiful flora growing out of her hair, where her hair would be. Like a reddish green hue.
I open up with, hey there, I'm, looking for information. Trying to see if my friend came through here.
Oh. Let's see if we can get that done. Do you happen to have a mercenary card?
Does he?
Probably not.
No. No. I He probably would.
Oh, yeah, of course. What was his name?
Ver Tagu.
I do remember a bear. Let me check. You should be able to gain that information. I'm blind. You're going to have to pay an admissions fee and an information fee.
How much we talking here? And before you answer, could I just say how lovely is that floral pattern coming off your head? That is just wonderful.
Yeah, she buys it. She starts, giggling and talking about how she got it done recently, and eventually she kind of undersells you 50 gold.
That's like the price is 50 gold?
Yep. All in all. You'll
Alright,
also
cool.
get a mercenary cert.
Yeah. That's easy. GG easy. I go from 666 gold to 616.
Makes sense. Alright, you will receive a mercenary card, and the information on Ver will be that he will arrive tomorrow from the deep sea. Your current rank does not allow you to enter the deep sea, but you can only enter just the surface of the abyssal sea if you would like to hunt some monsters in the interim.
Does this go like does this start at rank 1 and climb up, or does it start like a higher rank, which is like the bottom of the list kind of thing? Does it go like down up or up down kind of thing?
Yeah, they rank people based on how far they're allowed down in the sea. So it's sort of like
Yeah. So would I give myself like a rank 1, or would I give myself like a rank F or something like that, or rank D or some shit like that?
You'd be 1, and then numbers would go up, but it would be referring to how far you can go down.
Gotcha. Rank 1, only allowed in the kiddie pool.
Yeah, I think they call it, rank 1 sky blue or something. Yeah.
So, listen, how do I raise my rank and like fast?
You could just fight some pesky creatures that come to the surface to take food from us. So you just hunt those and verify how well you did it, and then we raise your rank.
Cool. Yeah, that'll do. I just gotta get to my friend in the abyss. Abyssal Sea. So
Of course.
I'm kind of on a time limit, so I gotta like min max this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, sure.
Do
All
you have
right.
any like big boss monsters you've been trying to deal with lately, or?
On the surface, probably not, but let me check. No. But what we do have is the mob quests involving elite mer creatures.
Yeah, that'll do. Where do I find it?
Right. You need to defeat 4 elite Myrtles. Yay. All right. So I'm looking up thing that I'm bad at. Okay. Boom.
A real warrior? Crustacean? Is it just written on the quest for anybody who receives it?
That's
or is
what it's stated on the
specifically
bounty
targeted
board.
at me? Just one. Okay, just make just making sure this wasn't specifically for me because I'd have some words.
No, you should be fine. And then she hands you a regulation whistle.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Look, I probably won't need this. Does this work anywhere besides the surface? Just curious.
Yeah, it works underwater.
Interesting. Cool. Alright. Blaze will pocket it anyways. I'll add one regulation whistle to inventory.
Okay. Technically called Siren's Whistle, so if you want to add that, you can. Like regulation siren whistle.
Siren whistle. Okay, cool.
That'll make it easier for me to
Real
remember
warrior
that
will
it's
come
water.
save me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So they're just down this way, right? I point, like, down in just a random direction, basically.
Right. Yeah, towards the ocean. There's obviously, there's some there.
Alright, cool. Thanks for your help, Miss,
I'm nameless. I haven't earned a
Oh,
title.
yes. Miss Nameless. That tracks. Yeah, that makes all the sense. Well, Blaze, nice meeting you, and, take care. And he just walks away.
All right. So you will look around for these creatures. Would you like to roll intelligence or dexterity?
Well, liking to lean on the higher stat, I will roll dexterity.
Okay.
No!
You suck.
No!
Yeah.
Of course I had to low roll and you to high roll.
Well, it seems that you can't find them. You look around, spending a good portion of your day looking around for these creatures, as Iris appears. You've been looking around for 5 hours straight. You're like a raisin.
Hello, Blaze.
Iris? Is that you?
I mean,
Or are
last
you
time
a
I tried.
mirage?
No, I'm real. I'm here.
You're real?
Yeah.
You're here?
And guess who else? She kind of sidesteps the show in furnace.
Brosif. It's
Yeah.
truly you. Wait,
Yeah.
are you a mirage?
Oh, for sure. I'm a mirage, brother. You see, after you drowned to death in the abyssal sea, you're with me now in Davy Jones' locker, where you belong.
I mean, that's a good try, but I can't die, so... You know that wouldn't work, right?
Well, maybe you haven't heard of the curse of Davy Jones, you know? Your soul gets trapped
No.
there.
Davy Jones doesn't kill you.
No, I would have been
Takes you.
I would have been told about that.
Yeah, you're silly, brother.
tell me
You
nothing
don't
about
think
that.
that your soul can't get trapped by Davy Jones? You hear the story?
No. No, I didn't.
Oh, no worries.
You're pretty funny though.
I appreciate it. I got it. Gotta get the intelligence from somewhere.
All right. So, look. I've been trying to look for Vare, and they gave me this mercenary card. And they told me I had to go fight 4 elite Merkel. And that would raise my rank, and I can't, like, go further into the Abyssal Sea without raising my rank.
What determines your rank?
Doing quests and shit.
Oh,
A standard
because mine's not very high.
build fair. Well, if you're just looking for some Merkles, isn't that one over there? And he points to a Merkel.
Are there 4 of them?
Yeah, it looks to be 4 of them.
He just starts opening fire. He just pulls out guns.
Alright, roll me on Dex 8 times.
Dex 8 times. Gotcha. Okay. There's the first one. That it was okay.
The fastest way to
second
do these
one.
rapid checks, by the way, is to do /R
3.
D100 and then plus your mod, and then
Yeah.
just, that way you can do this over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because you can just press up if
Yeah.
you type it in legitimately.
D100 plus 90. Yeah. There you go.
Then you're allowed
so
to press
I did
up
1, 2,
and
3,
through.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So I didn't roll lower than a 132.
Yeah.
133.
They can't pass it. It's fine. Because they roll.
I really hate crabs.
This basically, so like yeah. So you do nail them all, and they die.
You know, right now I'd usually make some comment about how I asked them for something that wasn't super easy.
But right now you're a little crabby.
He walks away.
Please.
he
I'm not a crustacean.
I would have done the same. I would have done the exact same thing. I would have walked away immediately. Thank you.
Yeah. Infernus is like, yeah, calling somebody crustacean here means they're a land dweller. It's an insult.
But aren't we land dwellers?
Listen,
Yeah, we are. And
do
he's not
not
a fish.
say crustacean with the hard R around here, okay?
I said crab, I didn't say crustacean. I know it's like,
Same with crab.
yeah, but like,
Don't use crab with the hard R.
can I say lobster?
That also has an R in it.
Yeah, but not the hard R.
I don't know. Infernus.
All my R's are kind of hard.
Look,
I wrote them a lot.
Iris.
calm down.
Iris has an
You're-
R. I mean, I'm kind of.
Calm down, brother, and just finish your quest.
Yeah, I'll go turn it in.
Yeah.
Do you want to take along?
Of course.
Hey, Iris.
Yes.
I just want to let you know this, but it looks like he is drenched and a raisin. So he'd probably been looking for those guys for a long time, and he didn't even think to just blow the whistle in the water to get Vare to come out. So I think we should just blow the whistle that I stole off of him, and he holds the whistle in his hand, and see if we can get Vare to
I think
appear
that-
before he notices.
That would be very funny.
He hands you the
Then
whistle.
he technically owe you one. Oh, me? No, I think you should do it. It'd be funnier coming from the brother.
Nah. Vare won't come to protect me.
Well, I don't know if he'd come to protect me. I don't know if I've maybe met him a couple times.
Infernus pokes you with a trident that paralyzes you.
Oh,
Oh no, somebody's drowning.
I can't move!
She's gonna have to blow the whistle now.
She like glares at him while she blows it. All you hear is like a little whistle behind you.
As soon as Blaze hears her whistle, he starts running back as if he's the real hero. And like jumps in and does like a pose with his guns. It's
It's like face first in like a pool or something.
Bear like flies out from the water and he like takes you out of the water and he lands on top of Blaze comedically like a doormat.
Wait, there?
Thank you.
Yes, I'm there.
I thought. Look, they gave me this whistle, but I thought I was the real hero.
He pulls out a anti-paralytic potion and feeds it to Iris.
She takes it and glares at Infertus.
You know, it worked.
Thank you.
He just kind of rubs the back of his neck and walks away. Bear's like, I see you're here, Blaze, but, you know, you're really,
Well,
raisin-like.
look, I was coming to look for you. They told me with my current rank, I couldn't go further than this.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
So I tried
but,
to, you know, raise my rank
Yeah.
by doing quests. And I was just trying to find these guys for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
5 hours?
Yeah, I think that's a problem with you, Blaze, but,
Look, it may just be a skill issue, okay?
it's also,
Like maybe this.
like, why didn't you buy any gear? We went over
Gear?
this last time when we fought the bees.
Look, I just like to. You ever heard of the term guns blazing? Guns blazing? Never. Have you heard of that?
Not the way you're saying it.
I like to go in guns blazing. That's why my name's Blaze, and for other reasons.
So, you named yourself? What'd your parents name you?
No, my parents named me Blaze. My dad named me Blaze because he likes the 420 Blaze. I named myself Blaze because I like to guns blazing, you know.
I see. Well, either way, it's good to see you again. Let's head to the bar. And also, next time you
Yes,
enter
please.
the Abyssal Sea,
Please.
you should wear protective equipment, as you're gonna get infected by being in the water for too long.
Infected?
Yeah,
With what?
deeply infectious algae, creatures with poison barbs. You do not look into anything. You just came to the Abyssal Sea, a warrior-filled paradise fighting the deadliest monsters on the planet. You thought, nah, I don't need that.
Look, the best way to learn, Bear, is to throw yourself in the middle of the action.
I suppose
should
for
say
somebody
so.
like yourself, that
Cool,
might be
thanks.
more true than another. But either way, let's just drink.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's the bar.
Blaze, while you're walking away, you're gonna call on the phone.
Oh, shit! Hold on, I gotta take this.
You hear Grit. He goes, "Hey, I forgot to tell you earlier. If you're heading to the Abyssal Sea, you really, hey, I'm gonna be honest. The water there is fucked up. So you really gotta like go in there prepared. You know what I'm saying?"
Yo, Grant,
Mm-hmm.
mad respect, but listen, I kind of already learned the hard way at this point.
No,
You might be a bit late on the
dude,
call.
no. You got fucking giga water disease? You got mega water disease now?
I don't know. I'm like, what'd you guys call me? A raisin?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
anything.
brother. Alright, well, hey, you know, I tried to warn you. I've been down there a time or two. But yeah,
Grant, if
anyway.
you called me like 6 hours ago,
I was,
This would've
hey,
been fresh.
I had to be stealthy. I was on an assassination mission. That's my fault. That's my bad. Anyways,
Yeah.
you know, just keep your wits about yourself. Talk to you later, Kristache. And he hangs up the phone.
Blade says, "Hold on 1 second." You hear him like furiously typing away at his phone, tapping away. The first text you get, Grant, just says, "The hard R."
He responds back and says, "What? What you talking about? That's where I'm from. I used to hang out around there. Where you think I learned how to swim?"
Look, I get it. If you're from those parts, you can say it still.
He says, keep him on the update if you see any fine ass mermaid women over there. Is what he says.
All right, I'll snap you. He says.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. he does have to continue towards an assassination mission.
All right. Yes, you guys get to celebrate in the bar with Vare. And of course, as a sort of apology, Infernus gives Iris a free drink, but also a something to add to her drink to remove any infections that are caused by the sea.
Thank you, Lord Infernus. And thank you for the push to get me to blow it.
Sure.
Next drink's on me, alright?
Huh?
The next drink, it's on me.
Oh, thank you.
So what's with Lord Infernus?
What's his name? She smiles.
Yeah. Just happens to be my name.
You know that?
Dad, you know why I can't call you Lord, right?
What?
You're just not gonna call him his name?
You're gonna call me
Fuck that.
something else?
Just Infernus.
Uh-huh. You're gonna call me just that. Okay, well then I'm gonna call you just by your name.
Dad, I don't want you to call me like Lord Blaze or anything like that. Just call me Blaze.
Should that
Uh-huh.
be how I'm addressing
Oh,
you
no
now,
problem,
too?
man. I
I'm
got
just
you.
Curious, are you...
Hey, so could you pass the pitcher,
Like a
worthless
type-
brother, or
What? Hold on. Is Infernus like a title or something?
Ah, no,
Because I
I
feel
I
like
just
now,
dropped
like, I've
your
just-
title, your title, Blaze, it just sounded too lordly.
Blaze is a name. It's not a title.
So is Infernus.
What is a
It's
name
like
but a
full
title
fire.
given by our parents?
Look, it's like title followed by name. You know what I mean? It's usually like, or like name then followed by title. You know what I mean? Like,
Your given name
Was
is
it
your
like-
last name, not your
like-
first name.
yeah, but my first name.
Is a title
So, like,
that sits on
look-
top of your actual name, which is your given name.
No, what I'm saying is typically like your role, your job, or whatever is what's typically referred to as your title, or like prefix, like Mr. or Doctor,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, your name
So,
should
like,
be like son of a fake father who sucks at everything.
Look, I agree with you on that. Cheers. But I don't like
Yeah, you
my
should
name
be.
is just
You
Blaze.
should
My
be.
title is
Yeah,
emissary.
yeah, okay. Nocturnal,
I don't-
son of unfilial father. Pass
Yeah.
the drink.
Okay. Look, okay. How about okay. Infernus? Look, I feel like this is how you were introduced to me, just Infernus. So this is how I'm gonna stick with it. All right. Look, if you tell me my pronouns are Lordship, then cool. I'll go with that. All right, that's fine. Just like let me know and I'll be inclusive. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Call me by my pronoun,
She
Lord.
just chugs her whole drink down.
All right.
You move on, and I'll call you by your pronoun, Blaze.
This guy's great. Him and Grant would get along so good.
Dude, I told you my name is Blaze. My pronoun is just he, him.
With a capital H.
But no, I don't. Not like that. Dude, you're like my only devotee. Why would I care? Like, I don't care how you capitalize. Like, dude. Blaze just chugs his drink.
Yes.
You two have such a brotherly bond.
Run away
What's
into
that?
the alcohol.
Oh, not just the alcohol. He sparks a blunt.
Oh, yes. Much like our father, I can't wait to see your future. Grandma would be so proud.
Lord. I can handle myself, okay? And Grandma? Talk about gamey Pyronica?
Yeah, she'll see your future. As soon as you sparked that up, I'm sure she saw one less year.
No.
Look on your face.
No.
Said no.
That's not how that works.
Oh no. Well, we'll have to see. Maybe I'll outlive you. It'd be a damn shame given you're a god.
But I can't. Look, even before I was a god, I couldn't die. Like, what?
Does that mean you can't die of old age?
I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
So sad.
Like, look at Nylan. Look at.
I can't. They're on another plane.
But I mean, like, look at Sokira. Look at Dioshin, right? Look at Jadal.
Look at how old they are.
That's it. They're timeless. They've been around since eternity. Like you know what I mean? Like they've been around forever. I might not have been, but like eventually, in the grand scheme of things, as time continues to march on and on and on, once it goes for infinite spans of time, it might as well be me being here forever.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be immortal forever. Like, just look at his dad. Like, it's the same.
Wait, are you trying to imply that Dad's not immortal anymore?
I'm just implying that he's about as immortal as a goldfish.
Takes another drink.
But look, before he was a god, he was a time zombie. Is he just not a time zombie anymore?
That is correct.
What?
Do you know how anatomy works? You are currently sitting in an avatar's body. Your body, your prior body that was literally here a month ago, isn't here.
Well, yeah, that might be true.
So what happened to Leo's body when he assimilated to godhood?
Huh.
Oh, you're putting the pieces
But
together.
like, wait. but wait, like, hold on, like, wait. Why would a time zombie just be like? Why would a time zombie just be like, chained in a way to their body? Like, don't they? Even that thing gets blown to smithereens, so they just come back the next day. Like, isn't it like a little bit more than just a physical aspect of it? Isn't it more of like a metaphysical or like spiritual concept at that point?
So, how to explain this? You see, Wylan Time Crypt is a time zombie from some far beyond time and race. He never ascended to godhood. He is still alive. His son had his soul split in half, placed in the same body as Pimp. He then had his soul unsplit, separating his time zombiness from a spiritualist. Then he ascended to godhood, losing his time body, his time crypt, everything. All of that gone. Have you ever seen him use a time crypt art? Probably not in your lifetime.
Well, no, I just figured, he was using the weed the time crypt.
Of course, that is totally what our grandfather taught us. The weed is what gives him the power of time zombies.
Isn't it chronic time crypt? Isn't that the art? Chronic time crypt?
That's an art within it, but it's not invented by Wylan. Wylan doesn't smoke up every day.
So wait, but I don't.
So our father lost his immortality. Then he now lives in a pseudo-outering realm with your mother, not my mother. So that leaves us with a non-immortal, previously immortal man. So what is it to say that you won't become the same before I die?
Okay, but here's the question: why would, like, not that I'm disagreeing with you or anything, but like, why would he then be so, like, happy that I took the emissary status from him?
He's a tabooist, so he's happy with bad things?
Oh.
That could be it. A little bit of a masochist, I guess.
Did you not hear
But
the
what about-
story of him slicing all of his limbs off for fun?
Believe me, have you been to the spiritualist realm lately? Have you been to their town lately?
He's just
Um,
been born.
I passed by it
His body.
yesterday.
Did you see the statue that was there,
No.
Dad? Okay, well, I know of it, alright? Believe me, I'm not letting his legacy live it down.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we'll see who has the last laugh between us.
Okay. I can see a future where I might suffer the same consequences as Dad. However-
And that's something I can cheer to. Hear, hear, everyone.
I wasn't really done talking.
I was done listening.
Quite ever the brother.
So, fair, just to change the subject, weren't you stopping a war or something?
No, not at all. It was in the ocean.
She looks over at Blaze.
Okay, so update on that, right? The there that I saw over in that area was a fake.
And you couldn't tell us apart?
Listen, I might have smoked a few too blunts there. Sorry.
Well. What if I'm not the real Vare?
No, real hero came when the whistle was blown. You're there.
Aha.
But why would the fake Vare talk about stopping a war?
Well, there's just that kind of dude, you know.
But like, then what was the purpose of having a fake Vare? I'm
To throw me off the trail of where he was really going. And to kidnap me. So I was kidnapped temporarily. And the only emissary I was able to reach out to was my dad, who told me I should put the gun to my head and pull the trigger.
What a nice father.
Well, you know, I knew I couldn't die, so I wasn't like super worried about it or anything, but
I suppose.
that's when I was sort of like brought to the outer realm and everything, and filled in on the whole debacle and shenanigans and stuff, and that's how I took Dad's spot as an emissary. I guess he was gonna be stripped of it anyways, and so I guess he was just happy that his status went to me instead of some random dude.
I feel like a lot is happening everywhere. This is insane. She just takes another sip of her drink.
Blaze slams how much money down? He slams 16 gold down on the table and says, "Barkeep, next round's on me."
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Blaze.
And he takes the money, gives everybody great high quality alcohol. And all of you receive a buff before a giant kraken breaks the building in half.
Ooh.
I knew I forgot something.
Is what Vare says as we close the episode.
Oh my goodness.